Santa Clara, the scene is short. 49ers, and they were in full roar as their guys burst out of the locker room, and we're ready for football as the 49ers get set to do battle with the Baltimore Ravens. And this one recovered by the hands team for the Ravens.
First carry now for Justice Hill. Call it officially a loss of 2 on the first play from scrimmage. Second down.
Came out in a power set, but that only served to put more men in the box. And guess what? If you're going to do that, you've got to win up front, right? Your offensive guys have got to beat the defenders. They lost all leverage on that play.
On 2nd and 12, Jackson. Catch is made by Marquise Brown. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. 16 yards on that one and a Raven first. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. They'll go with Hill here on 1st down. Down to the 30 after a gain of 3.
They do not score, fella. They do not score.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 30-yard line.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
Watch it. He's coming. He's coming.
7 yards there and a 1st down.
And that was a nice, strong run by the guy they call the field general.
1st down, Baltimore.
Hurry up, 56. Must 56. Better bring it. You better bring it. Hey, let me know right now. You better bring it. Watch that green. Watch that green.
Now a 1st down carry. It's Hill. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. Sets them up nicely. 1st and goal. It was a pickup of 14.
56. Check 56. Switch it. Come on, switch it. Watch twins. Watch twins. Jack.
They'll try to pound it in with Hill. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. An 8-yard touchdown run as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. Now the Georgia Southern man, it's Matt Breida. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 13 yards there and a Niner first. On 1st down, Garoppolo. And that is incomplete. Showed off the arm strength there, but to no avail. 2nd down.
Here we go.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
65. Hey, Zoo.
54.
Garoppolo gives to Breida.
And across midfield he goes into Raven territory.
Here we go. 180! 21. Go!
Garoppolo now. Taking a shot for Samuel. And across the chalk into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown. Deebo Samuel, 47 yards, as his guys are on the board here in this first quarter. Gold able to tack on the extra point, and we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. This will be taken short. And he'll take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And they were able to punch it in the end zone last time. They'll be looking to do that again here for the defense. Obviously, they'll be looking to stop them from punching it back in the end zone.
It always is punch-counter-punch, isn't it? And which team has the advantage? Let's just go back. Last time on offense, they rolled downfield, got into a good rhythm. You can see a little more bounce in and out of the huddle. You can see the sideline really get into the game. So defensively, you're thinking to yourself, how do we take that away from them? How do we get the advantage back? Let's see what they come up with. I think pressure is always the first way to go.
You love pressure.
I love it.
We'll see if they dial it up this drive. They'll run on first down. Hill. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up second down. Throwing on second and 14. Jackson. This will be caught by Brown. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. It's a pickup of 17 and a first down. These two teams all tied after 1. On first down, Hill. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
And that's the kind of run that gets everyone excited on offense. And, you know, oftentimes the guys who carry the ball are the ones in the huddle doing the chirping. Right now, I think it's the offensive line telling them, run it again. We are right there about to break a big one.
On second down, Hill. And he's going to get it down to the 30. Three-yard line here.
Let's go. Let's do it.
Solomon Thomas made the tackle. 2 yards on the play.
So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33.
Got you, boy. I got you, boy. Switch. He's coming. Double up. He's coming. Double up. Check. Go. Press down.
Now Hill. And he's swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. DeForest Buckner in on the tackle. Hill going to try the right side. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up third down. 7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down.
Jackson. That's into the hands of the tight end, Boyle. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive. And the 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. And this one is right down the middle. And they take the lead here now at 10-7. These kickers now, it's like we take them for granted. Kicks like that used to be such a big deal, and now you just expect them to make it.
Yeah, you're exactly right, and we shouldn't take them for granted. But I have a theory about it. You want to hear it?
Yeah.
They are more athletic now than ever before. Talk about kickers. Trace their backgrounds, trace their histories. You'll find that they were big-time athletes all along, but their kicking was so prevalent that we made them specialists.
Well, and now those 50-plus yarders seem easy for some reason. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And they will simply, Charles, be looking to duplicate what they did last drive when they were able to push it in for 6.
And they hope it'll be that easy, right? To be able to take exactly what happened before, replicate it. They may have to make a few additional changes along the way because I'm sure the defense will make some adjustments, but they've got to have great confidence having scored the last time out.
11. Check 24. Watch 24.
On second down, a run with Breida. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. They'll wind up losing 4 yards on the play. And all of a sudden here, it's 3rd down.
Right there. All day, baby. Here we go.
Fans, a reminder, I have a note card here that says ad-lib halftime previews. So I guess let's do just that as we'll hand things over to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando when this one reaches halftime. Did I do okay?
You did great. Not a bad job.
Hey,
writing down your ad-lib.
If you print it, I'm going to read it. I'm Brandon Gaudin. Now San Francisco going to call their second timeout as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on first down.
Bring it. Two. Hey, gun.
Now they'll throw with Garoppolo. Eluding the pressure right. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away incomplete. Now that'll bring up second down.
Oh, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
Here we go.
They'll try again from the 36 on 2nd and 10. Here's Mostert. Call it about a gain of 3, and they'll be looking at a 3rd and 7 coming up. The Ravens bring out an extra defensive back here on 3rd.
12, fellas, here we go.
From the gun, it's Garoppolo. He rifles one that's intercepted. He's picked off just shy of midfield. And a terrific return as he takes this thing all the way down near the 20-yard line.
You're trailing, you're trying to get points late in half. I absolutely understand that. But remember, it's all about the ball. And without the ball, you can't get those points. They just turned it over.
Now you got to be careful because that deficit can get a little bigger on the other side with that good field position they just took over with. And he's going to push his way down to about the 12. Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards, and it's 2nd and 2. Back to the ground, this time with Ingram. And he'll be taken down here at about the 11. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. They'll try to run for the first with Ingram. And he's got the first down as he gets it to the 8. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half.
Jackson now off the bootleg, rolling to his right. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Nick Boyle in the final seconds of the first half as the Ravens push further out in front. Tucker with the extra point, and the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Time here for likely one play, then off to the locker room, and they're going to have some adjustments to make.
They certainly will, and I think a lot of people are thinking to themselves, all right, take the knee, get out of here, regroup. But how will the head coach and his staff approach halftime? Will it be angry? Will it be clinical? Will it be calm? Will they just let it all out? Who knows?
Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Anthony Averett picks it, and they will take over at the 26-yard line. So we reach halftime here in a 10-point game. As we send you to our EA studios in Orlando, here's Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone.
Good work, boys. Let's go. Let's go.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And last time, one-play interception, so this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of framing it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling. Because a one-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance.
Maybe play action?
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, get a little confidence in him, and let him fling another one.
A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down.
The tackle made back at the 37-yard line.
Now Mostert. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39.
He's brought down at the 39-yard line. A gain of 2 makes it 3rd and 11.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. On 3rd down, a run from Breida. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. He'll get a dozen there, and it's a first down, 49ers. Once again, they run with Breida on 1st down. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. And now the Raven defense going to call a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. Running out of the gun here, Breida. He's got the first down here inside the 30. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. 27 yards there, a first down. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. Inside the red zone, it's Garoppolo. And this one's incomplete. You and I watched film yesterday, and you told me to watch his feet. Well, for whatever reason, his footwork just looked off on that throw.
And you always love it when the next defensive back talks quarterback mechanics, right?
Well, but you're good at it.
Well, I try, all right? I don't know how good I am, but it doesn't take much to tell. His mechanics are off a little bit, exactly what you described. Footwork, that led to the incompletion.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Garoppolo, and he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. A 14-yard touchdown. As they are now just an extra point away from making this a 3-point game. Gold able to tack on the extra point. And the lead's down to a field goal at 17-14. After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. This will be taken very short. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And they have to be pleased with the way that they've moved the football thus far.
And why wouldn't they be? 2 touchdowns on a field goal in their first 3 possessions. They're playing so well right now, the field goal probably feels like a disappointment.
They'll try to get the offense going with Hill. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 32-yard line.
Here's Hill one more time. It's a big play there for Baltimore. 44 yards. So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10.
Check 31, check 31, check 3, check 3. Check 26.
They'll run with Hill. And an alley to run. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit them, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal.
Check out read. Jumper. Watch the twist.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Baltimore. Justice Hill, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon as the Ravens push further out in front. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30 to the 33-yard line.
Here we go.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They did what they had to do to start this third quarter. Went down, got the touchdown, and cut the lead, but the matching touchdown a moment ago, and we're right back where we started at halftime.
Yeah, you're exactly right, partner. They had a little bounce in their step after scoring that first touchdown, but the defense gave one up, and that's the problem right now. Can they get better play from their defense while they continue to score on offense?
Down the numbers. There he goes. Touchdown, 49ers. Matt Breida, 64 yards. As they are now just an extra point away from making this a 3-point game. Gold with the extra point, and that cuts the lead to 3, 24-21. After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. Fielded about a yard deep. And he will be taken down here on the return on what will wind up being the final play of this third quarter. Back now here in Santa Clara. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the fourth quarter. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. It's a pickup of 11 at a Baltimore first down. They stick on the ground on first down with Hill. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. 8 yards the tally on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 2. And once again, Hill, he's been busy. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line.
Do my eyes deceive me, or is he getting stronger as this game moves along?
Burst seems just as good here in the fourth as it was way back in the first, doesn't it?
I do believe someone put a lot of time in the offseason and continues to condition during the season in order to continue to carry the ball at this rate.
Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
A gain of 2. Brings up second and 8 at the 32-yard line.
Anyway. One twist. Shit. Wide. Get wide.
On second down, it's Hill. He's got a first down and more inside the 30. And he'll finally be taken down at the 2-yard line. A big play that time for the Ravens. 41 yards. So first and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. 3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the fourth. So it's Raven football here as we welcome you back. They've got it first and goal as they search for what could be a game-sealing touchdown. And he will take it in for a Ravens touchdown. Lamar Jackson with his second touchdown of the afternoon as the Ravens push further out in front. They get one more as the extra point's up and good. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive.
He's crashing.
Garoppolo to throw. Open man is Samuel, complete. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. The Niners have the first down on a gain of 11. On first down, here's Breida. Marlon Humphrey with the tackle defensively.
Here we go.
Now Garoppolo. Man open, it's Goodwin. And they're going to have this in a great spot way down in Baltimore territory. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it here with 1:07 remaining. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. Garoppolo looks to throw. And across the chalk into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown. George Kittle, 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far, as they are now just an extra point away from making this a 3-point game. Gold able to tack on the extra point. So with just over a minute to play, this becomes a make or break onside kick. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter. And this one recovered by the hands team for the Ravens. And pretty good field position here. He's out of bounds right at the 35. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And checking the timeouts, they do have 2 defensively, but no real need to use them as they're not going to be able to stop the clock after that. Now San Francisco going to call their second timeout as they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game. Second and long, but you got to figure this almost certainly another run.
Watch twist. Check 50. 22, check cover. 22, check cover. Check rabbit.
Going again on the ground here with Hill. They're going to snuff this play out behind the line. We have not seen that much today. And now the Niners going to signal for their third and final timeout as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in the fourth. On third down, here's Hill. And he's going to be taken down shy of the 10, right around the 9-yard line. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it's going to leave him with a fourth down.
Well, they got off the field on third down. An excellent job, an excellent defensive series. We always talk about adjustments, and usually only at halftime. But the best teams adjust series to series. And on that series, they adjusted so well that they got the job done in fine style.
And they're going to take it all the way down and just take the delay. They were already backed up. Now they're backed up further.
I think they were being so careful to make sure all assignments were covered that they ended up running themselves out of time.
Here's Sam Cook now. And you wonder, could they possibly think about taking a safety here? And he'll just punch it out of there, and it's not a great kick. Well, going into the final play of this game, they knew that they needed some type of a miracle there at the very end, but
How many of y'all came to win?
Oh, they asking my name, huh?
You ready?
STRO, I ain't come to play with you.
Yeah.
Life challenging, but I wouldn't trade with you. It's early, I'm up.
Yeah.
I can't spend the day with you. I'm out of my business. I ain't getting paid with you. My color bright. I ain't finna fade with you. Man, I gotta come clean like I made with you. I've been on my everybody drop when I drop. Look at shorty, she support, bruh. Lifting up. Never not on my grind. New York City time. Another brother better, you will never find. I've been in my bag like groceries. Competition shouldn't take shots, take notes, please. Reporting live from the winter side. Ready to try, keep a different vibe. Is you down the ride, never tired. You will never know, you ain't never tried. Work it out, hit the gym, hit the field. Hey yo, I need that. Big chips, man, I need that. Hustle hard, on the job, you can see that. On my head is real good, we don't need your feedback. They clear the way with my crew coming through. What I do? Lace up the shoes, chase W's. What I do? Lace up the shoes, chase W's. Now what I do? Lace up the shoes, chase W's. Yeah. Beats, leave it in the street, case on the news.
What I do? Lace up my shoes, chase W's. Great color.
the NFL is on EA Sports, and we're at Raymond James Stadium in Tampa, Florida. With the echoes of cannon blast still ringing in our ears from the north end zone, the Bucs were introduced a moment ago, and they are all set as their guys will do battle with the Houston Texans. Here's the punter, Bradley Pinion, on to get us started. And off we go from Tampa. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Play action for Miller. Now Watson. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. A bad start there. A big loss on their first play from scrimmage. It's second down. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. Now it's Watson. The catch made by DeAndre Hopkins. And he gets up near the 25 to about the 24 before going out of bounds.
Timing is everything, and they work on this cut all the time. They work on all the timing patterns, and this time it paid off for them. Worked him to the center of the field, cut it to the outside, ball's delivered, gets both feet down for the completion.
Throwing on third down, Watson. He finds his target, Fuller. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially. From the gun, here's Watson. Flush to his right. And this is going to be incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Now a first carry for Lamar Miller. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up third down. On third down, Watson under pressure here, and down he goes. Sacked back at about the 43-yard line. Devin White with a big-time sack on third down. It's a loss of 7. Okay, look at this. The punt team nowhere to be found. They're on the sidelines. Offense going to go for this on the opening drive. They're going for it. It's Watson. He finds Hopkins complete. And now this is going to depend on the spot. And they say he's just short. A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game. And this crowd into it early. Their guys stand tall on the opening drive of the football game. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Here's Ronald Jones, first carry for the USC man. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. It's a gain of 11, and the Bucs have a 1st down.
That's a very nice game there. Confidence-building run. Love the execution up front, and the way he pressed the hole, absolutely perfect.
Mighty, black 25, green triple T, 5-0.
Winston now from the 50. It's caught by Mike Evans. And he's got this down a yard or two shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. Winston, a handoff. This is Jones. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. Run coverage, excellent there from the defensive end position. How many times do we sit with coaches and they talk about a base defensive end, a guy who can anchor and play with leverage? We just saw a great example of it. And how about the bonus, tackling the runner for a loss? So 3rd and 2, this quite possibly 4-down territory, though, if they're stopped. And Jones is not going to have the 1st down as they stop him short. Nothing doing on 2nd and 3rd down after that 9-yard gain on 1st. They'll go with Jones. And an alley to run. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. It's a gain of 16, 1st down Tampa Bay.
Okay, you and I are sitting up here getting ready to analyze whether they should go for it or not. Did you see the quarterback just point to the sideline and say, everybody back, I've got this call?
Well, you knew this side of the field, they're in plus territory, 4th and 1. He wasn't coming off the field.
No, he wasn't coming off the field. He wasn't letting the offense go with him at all. He said, we're staying out here, and we're picking this one up. That's some leadership right there.
They'll run with a former Tar Heel, T.J. Logan. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. It's a gain of 11, and the Bucs have a 1st down. Good push up front in that run in between the tackles.
Let's play the leverage game here. Offensive line just got lower than the defensive front, and they were able to get their pads on them and move them backwards and create space for their running back to roam.
Hey, 5 on the 50. 5 on the 50.
Now a 1st down carry by Jones. Looking for a cutback lane, but nothing there as he's met at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, 2nd down. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
6-man. Check curls, check curls, check curls.
They'll try to throw now, Winston. This into the hands of his running back, Ronald Jones. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. A solid pickup of 12 yards, and now they're knocking on the door.
Wait.
Now Jones. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Taking it in from 4 yards out as his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon. Extra point by Gay is up and good, and it's now a 7-0 game. Boy, I guess they're going to keep trying to put the pedal to the metal here. They're going to try an onside kick. And following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. And the effort snuffed out. The Texans' hands team recovers. And he'll take this across the 25, couple extra yards, up to the 27-yard line. A second quarter onside kick there that failed. Is that something that maybe they had dialed up before this game started?
It feels like it, doesn't it? That they thought they had the right situation, and the right approach in going after it. Also may signal that they feel like they have the superior team, that they can try these sorts of things, and it won't come back and hurt them later.
Now the first play of the drive there is incomplete.
That's very well timed there defensively because it's not a bad throw, but the collision came at the exact time he was reaching to bring in the football. Really, really well done.
Decent offense, just better defense. I think you're right. They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete.
That would have been a great catch, but it's real difficult to hold on to it because it was contested all the way. Would have been a great play if he'd been able to haul that one in.
Now Watson. A fight for the football, and it's intercepted. Picked off near the 42. And they will set up shop in enemy territory at the 42-yard line.
Ready? White 25. Check 55, Mike. Hey, let's get this person. Check 4, check 20.
They hand off to their big tight end. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down.
But they certainly got dented with that first down run. So now they've got to be back on their heels a little bit as a defense.
Ready? Black 22. I'm trying to collect. Kill. Showing that. Flip it. Check 13.
On second down, it's Jones. 3 yards is half of what they needed. Now can they get the other 3 here on third down?
So if you've been playing defense in this one, there's a little bit of the good and some bad because they did give up the touchdown run to him earlier but shut him down otherwise.
Outside of that, you're exactly right. I would say they've contained him very well.
Ready? Blue lady. Right there in the middle. 55. Flip it. It's out.
They'll try and run for it with Jones. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. Coming up at halftime in a little less than 2 minutes, we'll send you to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman is standing by. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half.
White 55.
Fourth down, Winston. He's got Evans. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. A big pickup there, 18 yards and a Buccaneer first.
Ready? Black 25. Get ready.
A first down throw for Winston. And he's wrapped up. Taken down. Back at the 25. The sack there by J.J. Watt.
And plays like that really hurt play calling. They had a really nice gain on the previous play, but gave about half the yardage back on the sack. Excellent pressure up front. Nowhere to go with the football. Down he goes.
It's just a gain of a couple there on the scramble, and now it's third down. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. And the Texans have an extra defender in the secondary now on third down.
55, Mike, God, 55. Here we go, G. Here I come. Mike, 55. Easy. Hey. Let's go, baby. Need turnovers. Get that ball. Sonic. Mike, 5-5. Mike, 2-6. Mike, 5-5. Big stop, G. Big stop. Let's go. Check. Let's go.
From the gun, Winston. He finds his target. It's Evans. And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal.
First and goal at the 7-yard line.
Undercrest. 5 on the 50. 5 on the 50. 5 on the 50.
They'll try and run for it on first and goal. Looking for a crease, can't find one. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up second and goal. They'll try again here from the 7 on second and goal. They'll try again with Jones. And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. Ronald Jones with his second touchdown here in this first half as the Buccaneers tack on to their lead. Extra point by Gay is up and good, and it's now 14-0. And following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. This is taken at the 3. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game.
And he's got a man, complete. Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for first and 10. A shotgun snap for Watson. Flushed out right. He's going to take off with it. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And it's picked up by the Buccaneers. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But
into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Vernon Hargraves with a pick. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. So we have come to halftime in what's already a 2-touchdown game. As we are off to Orlando now to check in with Jonathan Coachman and our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach? Fielded about a yard deep. And all that work, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens.
I know many people like to throw to the tight end, maybe in a little flexed out position because he creates mismatches with his size. But slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness, their speed, and their route running savvy.
They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, second and 3.
Watch out. Check 37.
They'll run it with Jones. A 3-yard pickup on second and 4. Now they'll need to convert here on third and a little more than a yard.
It's third and 1.
They'll go again to Jones. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. It's a first down following a gain of 3.
So right after the defense gets you the ball on a takeaway and a fumble recovery of their own, you've got to reward them, don't you? You've got to stay out on the field, give them a chance to rest, and how about doing it the way they did it, running the football and picking it up on third down.
Yeah, would not have wanted to go 3 and out. They avoid that right there.
Yeah, they avoided the glares as they went back to the bench, didn't they?
And he stopped immediately there. Tashawn Gibson there on the tackle. This defense could use a few more plays like that right now.
It certainly could, but think about it from an offense's perspective right now. They've got a lead, but they don't want to throttle down too much and stall themselves. Still want to move at a nice pace.
55, come on, guys, 55. Watch the slant.
Throwing on second down. Winston. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. The reception good for 7. It's third down.
When you execute a drag or a crossing route really well and give them a chance to let it develop a little bit, you can gain some significant yardage hitting your tight end on that one.
A second down completion got him 7. Now here's 3rd and 3. Now Jones. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. First down Tampa Bay there, a gain of 13. After the run by Jones, here's 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
He's got this one complete to Perriman. No gain there on the completion. 2nd and 10.
If you're a wide receiver and they call a screen pass, you're counting on some people being out in front of you blocking. But that play was well diagnosed by the guys on the defensive side of the ball. And they got there and swarmed and finished off the play.
Ready? Blue lady. Hey, 5 on the 50. 5 on the 50. Bang, 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 bang. Come on. Run back. Hey, stop. Let's go. Let's go.
On second down, it's Jones. And here's another tackle made at the line. So they're converging well on the football now. Back-to-back stops make it 3rd and 10.
If this defense wants to stay in this ballgame, they've got to start ending some drives. That helps.
And they have to look ahead at what they expect the offense to do. And right now with that lead, that's run the football. So you don't just stack the line of scrimmage. You have to get upfield and try and make some plays in their backfield.
Winston. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Zach Cunningham with a pick. And his guys are going to take over at the 31-yard line.
Yeah, he's just trying to throw this ball into the hole in the zone, but those windows can open and close quickly, especially in the middle of the field. So if the timing's not right, we'll see interceptions like that one right there.
Being chased out left. And that's going to be incomplete. Line of scrimmage, the 31 as they line up, 2nd and 10. Throwing again is Watson. Oh, a ball batted in the air, and now it's intercepted. He's picked off near his own 48. And now the rookie's free. And he will score. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. This D wanting to put it away before we even get to the 4th quarter, widening that margin a bit further.
And while they won't just empty the bench just yet, if you're a backup, start loosening up. I think you'll get a chance to play before this one is over now with that type of a cushion.
Following the interception, Winston. Back of the end zone, could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete.
I know they didn't tack on the 2 points, but I liked their attempt. After the interception return for a touchdown, I was thinking to myself, forget kicking it, go for 2, and they did.
Well, yeah, and everybody's scrambling. Maybe you catch the defense on their heels. They weren't ready to be out there.
Yeah, it's almost like a sudden change, right? There's a turnover, you take it away, they stuck it in the end zone, keep the momentum going. Give credit to the defensive guys for rallying and stopping that 2-point attempt.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. I had one tell me once, when we were having a tough patch, this too shall pass, this too shall pass. And finally we kept having a rough patch. He said, but you got to do something to make it pass. And that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here. Back now in Tampa. It's Texans football, but they trail here as we get started in the 4th quarter.
Bring her. 51.
On first down, Watson. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Here's Watson to throw again. It's complete to Hopkins. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Again, it's Watson. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. So they'll come up after the incompletion for 2nd down. Now Watson going to throw again. He's letting this one go for Fuller. That's caught inside the 20. Touchdown, Houston. Will Fuller, 57 yards. And the Texans get a bit closer. Now Watson, he's going to lead the Texans up to go for 2. To the air yet again. Watson to the goal line, but it's incomplete. Tough there. Good pass. Hit the hands. He just couldn't bring it in.
And every receiver's coach everywhere. Seeing that play, focus, focus, focus. Watch it all the way in and tuck it away.
And this one travels out of bounds, so unsuccessful there on the onside kick try.
Let's go. Let's go. Ready. Watch the run. Watch the run. Check 3. Check 3.
Jones. Justin Reed, the safety, made the tackle. Run blitz there defensively, something we might see more of here in the 4th quarter.
I think we'll see a lot of it, and the difference between that and a pass blitz, you're trying to get to the quarterback. You're trying to scheme someone open who will get to the QB and make sure he gets on the ground. In a run blitz, you're actually trying to cover up gaps, trying to cover up holes so they can't run the football.
And he's going to be close to a 1st down as the tackle is made at the Texans' 36. He was close to flirting with that sideline, but able to stay in bounds like his coach wants him to do and keep that clock moving.
Isn't it funny that we're watching this play when we had that discussion just yesterday about this? What do you do in this scenario? What do what's your mindset? It appeared to me that he totally forgot that he needed to stay in bounds, and then the last second, oh no, I better get down. And he ended up doing the right thing. But at that point, maybe close to letting it slip away.
They'll run on 1st down. Jones. He'll get a nice chunk there on the 1st down run, and it's 2nd and 4. Well, at this stage, that's exactly what you want offensively. Good run on 1st down, stay in bounds, keep that clock rolling.
And look at that play chart that the play caller has in his hands right now. That's what you got to focus in on, because that's divided up by sections. And right now, he's looking at that 4-minute offense section. What running plays do we have to bleed down the clock and take care of the football? Right now, they're executing really well.
So it's Buccaneer football as we welcome you back. And no doubt what they're looking to do is just salt away the final couple of minutes and escape with a win. Winston here to throw. He's going to go up top, and he hauls it in for the Buccaneers.